My name is Sean Chalfin, and I just discovered a lot of information, new information about Expedia and how they mirror their own websites and redirect. For example, VRBO redirects to home away. You may think you're on the VRBO website, which you are, but the bones inside of it are home away. Now, I discovered this last night because I was reviewing these documents here that have I've discovered Fastly tunneling into my network and DNS cache spoofing me, DNS spoofing or DNS cache poisoning. And here are websites like EXPEDIA, Gensler, VRBO. They injected content into my system, my network, and it's redirecting Fastly, as you will see in the video here. However, they also injected Fastly, also injected Nexstar Media Group, Lakana, a division of Nexstar Media Group, injected Nexstar TV station content into my website's network to draw SEO, only to draw the SEO to my websites and then redirect it to, I allege, Expedia. And here is evidence of that. Now, I called Elizabeth Ryder, general counsel for Nexstar Media Group, and these were taken down only after watching him redirect from my browsers for almost a year until I figured out what was going on. Now, again, this is Lakana, part of Nexstar Media Group, that was doing this, and they're using varnish. Varnish. Now, the interesting thing here is, and by the way, while we're here on this, GoDaddy is attaching the root certificates of my domains and sharing them with, I allege, Expedia. And here's how. They're mirroring using Akamai Mirror, and these are Apple Touch icons. And if you recall the Apple Touch icons, watch how these websites are similar. Now, they're allowed to do this. HomeAway owns Expedia. But in the video, you're going to see that you type in Expedia, but in the URL, it shows HomeAway because they're the same. Now, there is Expedia with their travel assets and HomeAway and travel assets. And they're fetching the DNS fetch relay links. Now, I'll explain that later. Here is my website, hotels.viajes. And hotels.viajes was injected June 5th, 2018 at 9:43 and with similar script from Expedia at 9:49. And they're the same. Look at this. This is hotels.viajes. I took screenshots back in 2018 because I discovered that Expedia was mirroring my websites, hijacking my websites line by line. Here are they injecting their travel assets. Now again, we'll go right back up here to an Expedia-owned company, HomeAway, VRBO, line by line with these Apple Touch icons. That GoDaddy, when I discovered Lakana is in these Apple Touch icons, Nexstar Media Group, they stole a multi-billion-dollar domain portfolio from me when I discovered this. It is the same. HomeAway, their travel assets, and then my domains. There's hotels.viajes. Hotels.viajes. travel assets, A travel assets, and B travel assets. TravelAssets.com is an Expedia-based company located in London. So I'm going to play some videos, but I want to show these Apple Touch icons. Here are the Apple Touch icons attached to these IMG files that GoDaddy injected. Now these IMG files relay to Expedia. Here is another cars.flights, and Expedia took this site over every time I launched it. Apple Touch icons, relays attached to the IMG files that GoDaddy injected after the site was built. And that WSIMG is a GoDaddy, owned by GoDaddy, and they inject malware on that. The last thing I'm going to show besides those Apple Touch icons is the content. This is Fastly. This is a live file, a Data 3 file, and they're using varnish that was found in a local cache. And here are the websites: Mixer, Jimbo, Jimdy, GoodRx, and I'm going to show you how those work. And at the end of this is their IP address, Fastly. All right. This is happening now on my machines. CNN is redirecting to Fastly because Fastly has used the Tor browser to inject their content. EXPEDIA redirects to HomeAway. Now, HomeAway and EXPEDIA are Expedia-based companies, and they're allowed to do this. But I'm showing what I discovered last night, how their injection of content is redirecting my browsers. And this very unique browser that I'm using is sniffing out Fastly and Expedia's hack. Now, you'll see VRBO moving on to HomeAway. You think you're on the VRBO site because it looks that way, but really you're on HomeAway. Here is CNN.com. You think you're on CNN, but really you're on Fastly. And Fastly is injecting their content into my system. Forbes.com. You think you're on Forbes, but really you're on Fastly. And so this doesn't do this on the mainstream browsers, as you will see in the next segment. Here I'm typing in Wood TV after I called Elizabeth Ryder from Nexstar Media Group, and she fixed this, or somebody fixed it after I called her. And here, after calling Elizabeth Ryder and complained, MLive no longer redirects to Fastly. So they removed it. Wavy. These are Nexstar Media Group TV stations. And they no longer redirect to Fastly. But in this next video, I'm going to show you that they do. Here you can see that I'm typing in CNN and it goes right to Fastly. I'm going to type in Wood TV and it goes right to Fastly. Now Wood TV is a Nexstar Media Group TV station, and they are injecting Nexstar Media Group content into the local cache of my computers, and they're also injecting it in those relays. This is Wavy, a Nexstar Media Group TV station. Now I called Elizabeth Ryder, their general counsel, and I said, you guys are cross-site scripting my domains on the state of New York's website. And that's not MLive. That says it's Fastly. So they're still hacking me. Now, after I call, now they're only doing it to the Nexstar Media Group TV stations, and they're using Lakana and Fastly to do this. But after I called them, Elizabeth Ryder, watch this. You hit enter. That is a Nexstar Media Group. They're in my system. And they're redirecting SEO to a malicious website.